Hey everybody, I am coming to you today to talk more about the meal plan and how you can get prepared to start this program on Monday. So the first thing, by now, hopefully you've gone in and figured out which plan you're on, whether it's A through E, and you've printed out the food lists. Also, in the file section, I have blank meal planners of all these templates that I'm gonna be posting so that you can print them off and create your own meal plan. You can use the ones I post, go for it, but that's what works for me. It might not be what works for you. So I really want to empower you to sit down, create the meal planner, especially the daily meal planner. When I first started these programs, guys, I ate the same thing for 5 days straight for the first 5 days because I just wanted to keep it simple, to get on track with using these containers and to not like buy a ton of shit at the grocery store. So if that sounds like you, then go for it, do that, plan out one day and repeat for 5 days, and then you can evaluate from there. But I do want to give you guys a little bit of tips if you are going to go ahead and create your own. So once you have the food list printed out, what I always suggest is that you choose 4 things from each category. So go through that carb list, figure out what your top 4 are going to be. My general tops and carbs are corn tortillas, a slice of whole grain bread, brown rice, sweet potato, okay? Another thing about the food list, at the very top of the food list, those are the highest glycemic level food items, which means they're the worst for you. At the very bottom is the lowest glycemic. So you want to try to have a balance of things at the top of the list and at the bottom of the list so that you're not eating. You don't want to choose the 4 bottom things of the bottom of the list every single time. But at the same time, you want to choose something that you're going to be able to be consistent with. Whole grain bread might be way at the bottom of that list, but you know what? I eat it every single morning for breakfast. I'm so consistent on it. My body expects it. And I've been able to lose 100 pounds eating that slice of bread every single morning and that cup of brown rice every single night with dinner. So choose items that are going to be realistic for you. If you go and you choose chickpeas and sweet potato and that's the only carb you're eating, to be honest, I feel like you're gonna fall off the wagon because that sucks. That's not good, right? Like you need some substance, your body needs the fuel, you're working out, so choose smartly, choose wisely when you're choosing these foods. Another reason that you wanna choose these top 4 is because when you're at the grocery store, you don't wanna spend a ton of money doing this. I spend less money when I'm following this plan because I just have a few things on my meal plan and that I need at the grocery store. So be smart, and this doesn't have to cost you a ton of money. And if your family's not eating the same way, even more reason to be smart and plan it out. The other night I made turkey burgers for my family. So I had buns for my husband. And then for me, because there is whole grain breadcrumbs in the turkey burger, that was my carb. I put it on top of lettuce. You know, you can find ideas that work for both you and your family so you're not creating more work for yourself. So, that's basically it on the food list. I always print them off. I put them in my kitchen so that if I'm scrambling, then I can just look at the list and think of ideas. This is gonna take some planning on your part. The reason that you're in this group is because you agreed to do this plan 100%. And I have supported over 150 women in 2018 doing these programs, which is amazing to me. And I've seen some incredible transformations. But here's the thing. Every single incredible transformation, that woman went all in. She didn't do 90-10. She didn't do 99-1. She went all in 100% on the meal plan. And the reason it's so important is because once you start including moderation, it's a slippery slope. And while I totally encourage moderation for your general life, if you have weight loss goals, it's not time for moderation. Or if you have serious toning up goals, you know, someone in here is getting married in 30 days, it's just not time for moderation. So take this 21 days. It's not a long program. If you cheat the first 3 days, you're wasting a large portion of this program. Take this 21 days. Go all in on you. Have no excuses. If you are out and about, nobody gives a shit what you're eating but you. You're the only person that's gonna go home at the end of the day and regret it. Your friend Sally is not thinking about if you ate the cracker and cheese or not, right? And so I just really encourage you to be unapologetic about the next 21 days. Tell your friends you're doing it. They'd be interested, guaranteed they'll have FOMO and be like, oh, what, you know? And then a little tip for those people that say you have a work event or this, and you need to have a glass of wine, like you're gonna feel weird at this event without it. 1 glass of wine, 4 ounces, is equal to 1 yellow. Now, do not go and have a 4-ounce glass of wine every single night. There's a lot of sugar in it. They give you this sort of out and replacement for this yellow container as a last resort, as a way to still stay on track with this meal plan and not like have to say no to something that is really important to you, like at a work event or whatever it may be, right? But for me, if I was going all in on 21 Day Fix, I would probably let myself have 1 glass of wine at that one event. But I personally don't drink at home. I only binge drink when I'm out and about. Not that that's better, but that helps me. So I'm gonna sort of plan out the next 21 days so that I'm not in those situations, right? So yeah, that's about moderation. What else did I want to talk to you guys about? I think that's it. Sorry, I'm mind blanking. I am going to be coming to you guys for the next couple days, giving you some more information. I actually dug up from 2 years ago when I first did my first ever Beachbody program. Was after I had my first baby. I had gained 75 pounds with her and I had lost about 30 naturally. And I did 21 Day Fix and I went all in, like 100% all in. And I found the pictures from that exact 21 days. So, you know, it's really neat to look over a long journey and see the difference, but I'm telling you, you can see a difference in 21 days, and I'm going to make you guys take before pictures, and when I post that transformation picture, I'm gonna show you why it's so important that you do that. But for now, get meal planning. I hope that you're done meal planning by Friday so that you can enjoy your weekend. On Sunday, you can go get those groceries. On Monday, you can get ready to rock this. And yeah, that's about it. A couple people had questions about the weights. Each move you're gonna do in this program lasts for a minute. So you end up using a lighter weight than you may in some other programs. If you've done like lift, for example, you're not gonna be using anywhere near as heavy weights because you're doing each move for longer. So I think if you're a really major beginner, this is your first time like working out ever, you'll probably get by with like 3s and 5s. Maybe by the end you could use some 8s. If you have some experience, I'd say like 5, 8, 10. Or 5, 8, 12, but don't go out and buy anything crazy heavy. And if you have any questions, again, obviously let me know. So please like this video so that I know you guys have seen it. I am super pumped about this group and I can't wait to help you guys get the best result in 21 days.